Okay, hello everybody. Now I want to make some things clear now. There are few reasons why Peter Obi must win the next election. Now I'm going to tell you things about Nigeria that's actually swindling our educational system. But first, let me talk about security challenges that we are passing through in this country. Politics is a normal game being played. Americans make politics like a game of chess. You win or you lose. No life is lost. But Nigeria is taking politics to another level. Nigeria is taking politics to be a do or die affair, whereby you don't win and you go into extra mile to make sure that you get what you do not actually deserve. Now, before we vote for anybody in this country, at least we must have gone through the records of that person to ensure that this particular candidate has a clear record. Make we talk about the outgoing president right now. Lots of people that know him, he was the former head of state in the 1970s. And lots of things that actually happened are things that are even worse than what he's doing right now. So we're supposed to get sense before then, but the mistake has already been made. Let us talk about his successor, the old man presently. I don't like calling his name. He was the former governor of Lagos State, and we all know what happened. Presently, as I'm telling you right now, just yesterday, they implement a law in Keke Napep driver. You have to place a sticker on your Keke Napep, 500 naira. Where is the 500 naira going? Into his pocket, because he condemns the affairs of Lagos State. When we talk about the person where they represent PDP, he was the former custom, and lots of things happened. There was at a point, he wanted to even be then discharged, dismissed of his duty, but lots of things are still. The Nigerian just needs corrupt people. That is why we are not seeing the goodness of Peter Obi. Peter Obi was the former governor of Anambra State, and for 7 years he ruled that country conscientiously. There was no fault found in Peter Obi. Now, let me tell you a story about something that happened 3 years ago. And that's what actually happened to my uncle himself. Yes, he's presently at Yobe State. Now what happened is that before election, the campaign was very, very hot during that season like that. So they were traveling from Lagos to Yobe. So normally, we know that security challenges affect, you see robbers attacking people on the highway. But now, look at what happened. When they were riding at the speed, we saw that most of the other cars were already parked. We didn't even know that there were robbers that were actually operating on that road. So fast forward to when they got to their places, everybody came down from the ride, and there was a question that they asked that made people now understand that these people are not robbers, but they are political people who have actually taken politics to be a do or die affair. Now they asked the question, who are you supporting? I'm not really good at Hausa, but people know that the northern part of Nigeria, they play the game of politics very well. They are very good at politics. They are very, very good at politics. So they spoke in Hausa language. They're like, who are you representing? Who are you voting for? So people that they don't even know who those people were, who they are voting for. So everybody's just like, make their choice. God will help them. So people say, I am voting for PDP, and then a PDP and APC, and then be the ruling party, and then be the strong party. Then we have learned the game of politics, but we should let's try and balance things up. Let us do the right thing and know that when you lose, it doesn't mean that you are not good for Nigeria, but that's because the game of politics is either you win or you lose. And Peter Obi has made it very clear that is not a game of lose. He's not anxious to be the president, but he's anxious to do the right thing to make all of us smile at the better end. So